Hey guys, how you doing today? This is Casey or Chris and Casey. Welcome into Tech Chat. And today I'm going to show you how to use the pen tool in Photoshop CC. Past Tech Chats have been over a specific custom PC or, a review of something, and that's not very interesting if you're not into that things. And I'm trying to broaden my horizons just a little bit. I'm keeping my technology, computer, gaming niche, but I want to go into teaching you valuable information, like using the pen tool in Photoshop. I had a hard time learning this pen tool. I wanted to put my fist through the monitor at times. It was so frustrating. I saw other people using it, no problem. I was trying to do the same things they were doing, so I thought. And I wasn't just, I just wasn't getting the same result as them, and it made me so frustrated. So hopefully I can relieve you of some frustration by showing you exactly how to use it and what challenges I had, and maybe you have the same challenges, and just hopefully I can help you learn how to use it, whether or not you've never used it before or you're having challenges. So guys, let's jump into it. Let's get started. Let's go. So guys, as you can see here, this is just the opening screen of Photoshop. You can see just a bunch of crap. So I'm just going to pick out a picture. Let's see. That looks like a good one right there. So obviously I'm not going to keep this blurry stinking hand. So let's zoom in a little bit. Look at that face. Okay, so let's assume that I want to keep the chair. So we've got the pen tool selected. We're going to put our first point here. Now, we're going to put our second point here. You see how the line doesn't catch the curve? Exactly, there's a little bit of curve in the chair. So what we're going to do is just drag it like that until it matches. Okay, so we're going to keep doing that. Here's our second point. We're going to match up the curve one more time. Okay, one more time. We're going to put it right here where my head is. And match up the curve. That one had a big curve. Okay, so here is where it gets frustrating if you don't know this little trick. So we want to make an angle going up here this way. But look, if I do that, you see how it does that curve? Well, the reason that is because this line right here is the angle in which it's trying to go on the next point. So how you fix that is, I'm going to go ahead and undo. I'm going to hold down the Alt key for Windows. I believe it's the Command key for Mac. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. But see, you set it in the direction that it's going. So then you can put your second point, and that fixes that little problem there. So we are just going to keep going around, and see, I'm going to have to change this angle one more time and put my curve right there. Most times you won't have to worry about it if you're on a big curve, but it is those times where you're having to change direction is the problem areas. Oh, see, there was one right there that I almost missed, so I'm going to have to change that there. I'll give it a little curve this way. I'm going to have to change it. Okay, so and I'll just do this very sloppily. So Here we go, we're gonna match this curve. And one more for the shoulder. I gotta change my angle by holding down the Alt key one more time. There you go. So again, I'm gonna cut this hand out, so I'm gonna have to change this angle one more time so it doesn't give me that curve. Okay, and we're going to come back around. See, this is good because these little tiny curves, you can really match it up to it. So I'm gonna have to change my angle back to my arm and get that little bitty curve. Oh, you know what? Well, yep, I forgot I was gonna leave the chair, so we are actually done. So, as you can see here, I have the path around me selected. So I'm going to press up here at the toolbar. I'm going to press selection. You can do a feather, which is just going to take it out a little bit and make everything a little bit smoother. So we're going to hit OK, and then from there I can move it. But what you're going to do if you're wanting to take yourself out from something, do layer via cut. We can change the background to a layer, and we can just delete the layer, and there you go, you have yourself cut out. You see I put that feather on me, so you know it's the edges are a little bit smooth. So I found this easier, or maybe not easier, but it's a little more reliable than using the quick selection tool or going around with the polygon, because you can, it's like the polygon, but you can make curves where you need them. But that looks really clean. I could even go in those little holes where my background showed through. So let me show you something else that's really cool that you can do. So I'm gonna open up a new document. I'm gonna bump up that resolution a little bit. Okay, so first things first, I'm going to make the background black. And I'm going to, I can't find the pen tool. I'm going to go here and put my first point, my second point, I'm going to do a little curve. I'm going to come up here and just click there, so it already gave me a good curve for that. I'm going to come down here and give my second dot a curve. I'm going to put a curve here. Alright, I'm going to put a second curve. Okay, I'm going to do that. Forgot to change my angle, guys. That looks pretty cool. I'm sucking right now, sorry. Okay, so yeah, as you can see, it's giving me just a bit of problems, but that's okay. So we're just going to keep it like that. We are going to go up to Filter, Render, Flame. So as you can see, I can make a flame from this, which is pretty cool actually. I'm gonna make them pretty long. Actually, I'm gonna make them really long. I'm gonna take the width down. Take the interval down. Maybe I need to take the interval up. Yeah, that's what I need to do. So, and you just play with this until you get, you know, the effect that you want. So, it's going to render. As you can see, I've got this cool flame that I can, well, it sort of merged it into my background layer. Always make a new layer before you make flame, guys. But that's pretty cool, guys. So that is how you use the pen tool. I hope you got something out of it. Maybe go back and look at it a little more. I'm gonna make another video about this pen tool just to go more in depth of each of the things. Maybe make a thumbnail with it, and using the flame and shapes and other things. So this is just a basic tutorial on how to use the pen and how to get around some challenges that you may have. So guys, I hope you got something out of it. That was my main focus, is value for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Consider following us on Twitter, subscribing to us here on YouTube. We're Chris and Casey across all platforms. We actually have a Facebook page I forgot to mention. That's Chris and Casey, actually with the and symbol in between. So it's Chris and symbol Casey. We're looking to grow our Facebook page, guys. We've only got 10 or 11 likes. We're looking to grow that, guys, very seriously. So go check us out across all platforms. Watch our other content. Subscribe if you like what you see. And leave me some suggestions down in the comments of what you want to hear, guys, and let me know the challenges that you may have with the pen tool or any other tool on Photoshop. I'd be glad to make a video for you and help you out. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time, guys. Thank you.